Okay, everybody, this is Andrea Meyer. Sure. Do you want me to announce for you? So I can do that. So,
Myrie, that's okay.
Myrie, okay. Andrea Myrie from Strengthening Rural Families. And I will be her assistant.
Okay, so basically, I know that some of you are new. So Strengthening Rural Families is a nonprofit that was founded in 2005 out of a project called the Philomath Parenting Program, which focused on providing parenting classes for families in Philomath through a grant through the Ford Family Foundation. You may have heard of them. They're a pretty big foundation in Roseburg that funds rurally based nonprofits in Oregon and Northern California. Anyway, so in 2005, we had the opportunity to expand some of our parenting programs and thought, you know, it's been going really well in Philomath, and we want to reach out and provide programs to the rest of rural Benton County as well. So we did that, and we incorporated in 2005. And since that time, our organization has evolved into providing a wide variety of services to communities and families and communities in rural Benton County. And so you might ask, what's the purpose of having an organization that serves just the rural part of the county? And what I would answer that question with is by saying a lot of times it's difficult for organizations to reach out and get out into some of the communities in the rest of the county. You know, LC may not seem like it's very far away, but getting up over that mountain takes a bit of time, especially in the winter time, and each individual community has their own culture and people within the community that are the doers and the movers and the shakers and know families, and it's very hard for an organization unless you have regular contact with folks in those communities to maintain a bridge. So we provide the bridge. So we're not looking to replicate any services that are already offered people in our county. Rather, we're focused more on finding out what families in the rural part of the county need and trying to work with other organizations to fill those needs. So last year, just to give you a taste of what we do, so in addition to our parenting programs, which we offer in collaboration, I mean collaboration in the truest sense, in that we jointly offer programs, we jointly plan the programs, and the success of the program is vital to all the parties involved. We provide parenting classes in partnership with Lynn Benton Community College, which they provide the instructors, and we provide the coordinator to make sure the classes are successful, and food for the families attending, and child care as well. So we offer parenting classes. This last year, we have continued our efforts with early literacy programs. So the libraries in LC and Monroe and Philomath have small staff numbers. It's hard for them to do some of the expanded programming that the Corvallis Library offers. So we have gotten some grant funds to help support programs at those libraries. In fact, we've hired the kindergarten teacher in Monroe and the preschool teacher in LC to help teach some of those programs, to provide a joint kind of a continuum between the library, what's offered at the library, and the schools. And we also do the Family Helpers program, which is what I'm here asking for funds for today. We also offer, just this spring, a support group program called Girl Circle, and that's in collaboration with seven different agencies. We also help sign up kids for the Healthy Kids and Health Insurance program. And then we also work collaboratively with the Philomath School District to provide the Safe Routes to School program, which promotes walking and biking to school. So what I'm here to ask you for is two things: for support for our parenting classes, and also for continued support for our Family Helpers program. And I'm asking for $5,000 for each of those programs, so which is a little bit smaller maybe than what you've been asked for today. But the real need has been, with the Family Helpers program, we have community coordinators in each of the communities where we work. So we have somebody in Kings Valley, Alsea, Monroe, and Philomath that not only help to coordinate our parenting classes, but also know people in the community. They come into contact with families quite frequently. And in the case of our Monroe and our Alsea coordinators, they are very much tied in with services offered in the county, as well as in their own community. So our community coordinator in LC, for example, is the clinic manager at the health clinic. Have you guys ever been to the health clinic in LC, or do you know where it is? So it's a main center of the community in terms of any family that needs anything, they know to go to Jenny at the health clinic, and have known that for the last 20 years. So we are paying her to act as the family helper in that community. So some of the things that she's been able to do, for example, through support from United Way, have been to organize dental van with funding from the community, have pulled in a dental van to serve adults and get their dental needs taken care of in the community. So I think the last time she did that, there were 17 people that got services. She's worked collaboratively with Community Services Consortium to sign up families or sign up people for their energy assistance program. And then also our family helper in Monroe, Janice, has been able to work intensively with several families, one of whom was homeless with her 2 kids until she got her into an apartment in Springfield and helped support her until she got back on her feet. So the services that those folks provide, and just and again, not just us, but in collaboration with other agencies, is really important. And it's our best hope that our partnering agencies can help support that position, but it's just been around for a couple of years, and we haven't been able to, we're still working on generating that support. So the second thing I'm asking you for is support for our parenting programs. And in the past, we've gotten a lot of support from the county and from the state because they're obviously prevention for child abuse and substance abuse. But as you know, the budgets for those things have gone down quite a bit. And I also noticed that in your community needs assessment, that's something that you feel like, strongly that you should support. And I think, and so that's why I'm asking you for support, because we need it and you would like to support it. So any questions about what we do? Yeah.
Well, I know the Live and Learn is offered through Lynn Benton Community College, so why do you need extra money?
Well, actually, LBCC provides that class if they can get at least 12 registrants, and they charge them the full course fee, so it's $85 for families to take that class. We charge on a sliding scale from 0 to 50, because the people that we're serving are generally lower income, we feel anyway, than in Corvallis, and so we want to be able to, and then also because we're serving smaller communities, we often can't get the 12 people minimum required to register for a class. So we do need extra support to provide programs like that in the rural part of the county.
So the support is twofold, to make up the 85 and to enable groups less than 12.
Right. Sometimes we'll have parenting groups with as few as like four families represented, but we feel like and we measure very carefully how much benefit they get through an online reporting system and through a parenting ladder, and we feel like they really benefit from the class, and so we feel like it's worth it.
Thank you.
So in a class of 4, you would pay LBCC $85 times 8 spots to make sure.
No, they charge us. They charge us for the total instructor fee. So we don't pay the course fee. We pay for the instructor's time, which gets. It gets expensive, but that's the key too. Is that LBCC provides the supervision of the instructor. Hiring the instructor. It takes more than just a lay person to teach a parenting class. Someone with a lot of experience working with families is what's required. So, 1 minute. Any other questions? Yeah.
Have you worked with LB to try to do anything like train the trainer kind of thing, so you can get some instructors that have trained who are from the rural areas?
Yeah, we've worked with them to recruit people from the rural part of the county. We have an instructor who lives out in Kings Valley who does a lot of teaching for us, but she still works for LBCC. And actually, right now, they're supporting a lot of our parenting classes through a grant that they received from Oregon Community Foundation. But it still takes time for us to coordinate the class, to provide the meals, to provide the child care. So just providing the instructor cost for us is not enough. So, and right now I think our meals our maximum on meals is about $40 for the whole class per meal. So we're trying to be as efficient as possible.
And that's fine.
Okay, thanks. Have a great night.
So we're gonna take a short break. We have like 8 minutes.